Hello everyone, it is Monday, November the 12th. It's actually the day that is observed for Veterans Day. Veterans Day actually fell yesterday, Sunday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a kind of a long-term video and try to put it together into one. So the hypothesis that I have, or at least in mind, is that here on Dauphin Island, it seems like every time we just get, a day or two of thunderstorms, we end up getting inundated with water, especially on the west end of Dauphin Island. Again, if you don't watch my weather videos, off in that direction is my east, Gulf Shores, Baldwin County. And that direction is to my north. That would be Mobile, Alabama, Coden, Alabama, Bayou La Battery, Alabama, etc. And off in that direction would be to my south. So what we're expecting here is not a whole bunch of really bad weather. There's chances of it. But right now it is approaching a low tide, complete low tide. I think the low tide today will be roughly at 11:54 a.m. and it's about 11 a.m. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk out here real quickly to the bulkhead, which I always make reference to, that stays about 2 feet above water, maybe even 3 feet at this point. So as the tide begins to come in, the rain is supposed to pick up, and it's supposed to pick up for about two days straight. So as we approach high tide tonight, which I think will be as well as around somewhere around 11 o'clock p.m. So if the rain really pushes in here like it's supposed to, we do have a front that is kind of riding along the jet stream that's going to bring moisture in from our south and west, pushing to the north and east for a couple of days. So all I'm testing is the hypothesis is that with climate change, with global warming, that this island is much more susceptible to flooding when it's simply just a regular thunderstorm or a couple of days of wet weather, as we are now supposed to have. When I was a kid here, it would rain for a couple days and not really that huge of a deal. Anyway, so I'm going to keep track of the tide and the water level. That's the purpose of this video, is to see how high this water will get in just a regular couple days of rain, southwesterly, or winds coming out of the south and to the west. So we'll see what happens. The rain's starting to pick up now, so I won't waste too much more time. So let's see what happens. That's my hypothesis. It's just starting to rain now, but ever since I was a kid, I have seen Dauphin Island, or been around Dauphin Island, and within the past, say, 10 years, the water, especially on the west end, begins to really pile up and bring in erosion and sand, and it has changed the landscape in the island in the past, say, 10 or 20 years, more than I've ever seen it, which, let's see, I came to Alabama when I was around 9. I was born in 77, so it's 77. So I came here when I was 9, so 86, 87 time frame, and I've really seen it pick up at this, at least in the past 10 years or so. So let's see what happens with this one. I'm going to stop it, and I'll put these videos together as the day progresses. Again, it's around 11 o'clock a.m. We're expecting 2-3 days worth of rain, and it's fixing to be low tide. So I'll pause here. Let's see what happens with this water. Take care. Look forward to an interesting scientific hypothesis and to see if I'm right or wrong. But I expect this water to be up over the bulkhead at least by tomorrow at high tide, if not tonight at 11 or so p.m. high tide. All right, thanks for watching. Let's see what happens.